I actually, one of my tweets when this news first came out, ended up blowing up with like over 1 million impressions. Like all the state reps were retweeting it, but it was basically my breakdown of, it was like midway through the year. I was up 20,000 with like a 3% ROI. And I basically did out the math. And I was like, all right, if I end up making 40,000 this year in 2025, in 2026, I would be down like 10, 20 grand. And then I'm just like, how do we operate in 2026 if this doesn't get changed? Hopefully this conversation we're having is completely irrelevant in like a month, but until then we have to plan for 2026.
Yeah, absolutely. And so my overall general opinion of it is just that I do not think that sports bettors are in trouble at all with this bill. I think that it's going to have to be done. The tax return and the way that we go about putting numbers on a tax return has to be handled very properly, because we all know that sports bettors with, even like you said, a 3% ROI, you're going to have big gross numbers, gross income numbers, gross wins, gross losses, similar kind of to like a blackjack player, for instance. I see a lot of times, I see a lot of tax people put millions of dollars of, their bets, we'll call it coin in and coin out, which should be a pretty easy term for people to understand. Sometimes even some of those slot players. But that's really realistically what we have to be looking at here in this situation is not necessarily reporting gross numbers, and instead really reporting net numbers. And we're gonna get into that.